Are Bloodwrack shrines any good in patch 6.0.5? Treated as war machines, quote-unquote, in the divisions, what happens when you make a Medusa into a diva on her very own mobile platform of death? Let's find out. Recruited for 1600 gold and 400 upkeep. Stiff costs. One shrine arrives on Ultra scale at 7,116 hit points. In this form, armor is 80, missile resistance is 25%, and spell resistance is 25%. These are important figures because it will be shot. Even vampire accounts will find their way. Leadership of 80 is very high for a monster. Speed 50 and charge speed 72 are surprisingly nimble. I apparently forgot just how fast they were in the prior game. Melee attack of 22 and attack interval of 4.8 mean that this girl is no longer expected to be competent in melee, and the chariot style very large splash target size is paired with max splash targets damaged of 5. Melee defense 23 is slightly decent for a chariot/shrine. Weapon strength 200 split base 120 and armor piercing 80 just continues the chariot kit conversion. There is a bonus versus infantry of 20 that certainly helps. Charge bonus of 39 is a twisted number, and mass is 1700. Now, how does the ranged compare? Well, I see that ammunition is 35 instead of 30. Literally everything else is identical to the Bloodwrack Medusa, so I'll copy-paste from that video. Range of 125 is perfectly keyed to Dark Shard's starting range. Missile damage is officially 450, but what we see immediately is that the ranged attack is magical attack in nature, ripping through physical resistance like it isn't even there. And no, its melee attack doesn't have that. So for each impact, base damage is 15 and armor piercing is 30, so something's going on here. Explosion, whenever the missile hits, is 15 base damage and 30 armor piercing in a 3-meter detonation radius. There are 5 shots in a single volley, 1 projectile per ipso facto shot, and since this is considered artillery, shields do nothing to stop it. Reload time is 10, which isn't even that bad. Total accuracy is an absolutely ridiculous 110, calibration distance of 65 means that there's extra spread past that, which might be a good thing if fighting units. Calibration area of 0.5 establishes this as a top-tier sniper unit. This unit causes fear and terror, and there are a few things totally new here, one of which is fire whilst moving. Whoa, that's a big deal. The Bloodwrack Shrine has 2 auras, 1 offensive, 1 defensive, and crucially, neither require you to be in melee. This is not a Mortis engine. Aura of Ardor grants +4 leadership and +7 melee attack in a 35-meter radius. Aura of Agony inflicts -4 leadership and -7 melee defense in a 35-meter range. You've seen the roster. You've seen the stats Dark Elves units get. Just imagine throwing one of these shrines in the middle of a drawn-out melee at a critical juncture. The red line and text appear to be included under Bloodwrack Medusa units, so I'll breeze by. It's actually pretty simple stuff. So let's focus on how do we use the Bloodwrack shrines. Just the fact that these are drive-by shooting murder floats makes them earn their top-tier status in the Dark Elves roster. The regular Medusa absolutely has a place, but knowing that any Medusa will be shot at, having the shrine far better resist those attacks helps immensely. The shrine is a classic example of a force multiplier. It's not there to win entire battles on its own, but makes everything around it better when it's on your side. Anything that's not on your side, it makes worse, to the tune of -4 leadership and -7 melee defense. An 8 leadership and 14 melee attack swing in your favor total is huge. It's not reliant on winds of magic, and the shrine is not slow. What it gives up in the Medusa's own melee power is made up by the auras, and since I didn't overemphasize, I'll say it now. Yes, the auras affect the shrine itself, so its bad quote-unquote melee stats must be viewed in that light. Nonetheless, you want it charging if it's going to engage with infantry, and against everything else, you suffer what you must. A shrine is one thing. A shrine and a unit of Blackguard should be viewed in the same light as Temple Guard and a Slann. It's not exactly the same, but it feels similar. It's a very, very hard combination to overcome. And yes, when I said executioners would like support, this is the sort of thing I had in mind. Late in a drag-out battle, you love having this kind of support to clean up the rest of the fight. That's all I need to say, really. The fact you can use the shrines as skirmishers and hit and run in a faction that has stuff like shades means you can find all kinds of fun and evil ways to use them. Take care and have fun finding the depths of depravity to which you can apply these mean-spirited monster girls. They aren't the cuddly, smother the human protagonist type.